You were really deep into the advocacy, and now you're a businesswoman. Like, how does that happen? And how come you feel like you've left advocacy from the vantage point that most people would decide it is advocacy to this new world, which may include a lot more advocacy, but just of a different kind?
Yeah, well, I would definitely say it's new advocacy of a different kind, or even of a very similar kind. I really consider equipped to be a continuation of the mission that I've been on since I was 15 years old, which is ensuring that everyone with an eating disorder can access quality treatment. As you know, I was diagnosed with anorexia at 10 years old, struggled throughout my adolescence, was fortunate to have access to good treatment that my insurance covered most of, and what it didn't cover, my parents could afford to pay. But, saw at 15 years old, first of all, when I was in treatment, people being kicked out before they were ready to go, and then got out and read the stats that 80% of the 30 million Americans with eating disorders don't get treatment. And it started as a naive 15-year-old, this is horrible, I have to do something about this, let's start an organization. So that's how Project Heal started, to raise money for people who couldn't afford treatment. And it started in '08, the same year that you passed the Mental Health Parity Act. And so really over the last 12 plus years, we've seen more and more people, as I started this program when I was 15, having access to residential care and no quality outpatient care. And so it was something that sort of plagued me over the years. I just kept thinking, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And it was really, as we developed Project Heal, we had actually started the first evidence-based peer support program for folks with eating disorders, because that clearly came out as a huge need and a huge gap in the area. And we saw tremendous success with that program. And so many people came to that program without any outpatient provider and outpatient support. And it was actually about 2.5 years ago, Anthem had come to me and said, hey, we heard about your peer support program. We know this is a problem population. We're really interested in exploring reimbursement. And it just naturally got me into conversations with payers where I was like, super excited that you're reimbursing for peer support. This is definitely part of the standard of care, but it's not enough alone, right? People also need access to high quality outpatient treatment. And right now that's incredibly inaccessible, but you're spending a lot of money on care that doesn't work as well. And they said, you're right. And if you build it, we will come.